Jose, IBM's Institute for Business Value just published a study with AWS into cloud-enabled manufacturing. So who did you survey?
Yeah. Well, we surveyed about 1,000, to be precise, right? 1,171 manufacturing companies across 21 countries from June to July 2023. And the respondents were from automotive, electronics, industrial products, downstream oil and gas, chemical, metals, a variety of industries. The interesting point about the survey, we surveyed two, sides of the company. One was the IT leadership that were executives significantly involved in defining and implementing their cloud computing strategies for the manufacturing area. We collect responses from the CIOs, CTOs, heads of IT. And then we also surveyed the manufacturing leadership, executives significantly involved in implementing and using the manufacturing technologies. Here we collected responses from the COOs, VP, directors of manufacturing, production, and plant managers.
Now, what did you find out?
Well, we find out that half of the surveyed manufacturers indicate they could harness more value from their cloud, right? They were still focused on focus on cost savings and isolated use cases, but they realized they need an end-to-end outcome-driven cloud strategy. The companies that were more innovative, they were already leveraging on the cloud to build a foundation for their digital dexterity. They were implementing already a data-driven culture, 1.7 times more than their closest peer group, positioning them to embrace emerging technologies that drive operational transformation. The leading manufacturers, however, they were already modernizing both how they work and how they use technology tools to perform their job, while they were investing in digital skills of their workforce to elevate production performance, as well as leveraging cloud-enabling digital technologies such as AI and IoT that are catalysts for the innovation they wanted to achieve.
Now, I really like the way you've broken it down in the report in terms of, you call out the decision-focused or data-focused decisions, the guys, digital enthusiasts, and then the transformational optimizers who kind of get it all together. As you mentioned, that 50% of them said we could derive more value. A lot of them are not deriving the value at all. What's holding them back?
Well, I think a surprisingly low number of manufacturing workloads have been migrated to the cloud, hindering advanced operational initiatives where cloud can be a key enabler. Others have focused strictly on cost savings versus additional business outcomes, such as improving performance or increasing the value across the core manufacturing operations. And some lack integrated technology strategies that would include AI, IoT, and application modernization. Okay. The key lessons we learned from this would say that manufacturers that merely adopted cloud for simple lift and shift workloads or standalone use cases are not realizing the potential benefits, and that an outcome-driven approach is required. It will help them realize benefits such as boosting productivity, quality, machine availability, and sustainability as well.
In order to make this a bit more real, is there any examples of a manufacturer who's been doing this that you could share with us?
Yeah, I'd like to share, I would say, two examples, right? One, of course, a well-known Volkswagen Group, a global leader in the automotive industry. So to transform their automotive manufacturing operations and even the logistic processes. The Volkswagen Group create what they call the Volkswagen Industrial Cloud on AWS that uses the AWS IoT services to connect data from machines, plants, and systems across more than 120 factory sites they have. With this Volkswagen Industrial Cloud, they aim to increase productivity by 30%, decrease the application maintenance costs by 30% as well, and save over $1 billion in supply chain costs, right? And I think the ambition of the group is not stopping there. They're also using AWS and the cloud technology to expand beyond manufacturing into the ride-sharing services, connected vehicles, virtual in-car shopping experiences that really shaping the future of the automotive industry. That's one example. The other example is IBM. As you may know, we all is to produce our systems that are based on the power and the Z systems. We have several manufacturing locations across the globe in Hungary, Mexico, Canada, and the US. And we combine, in fact, the hybrid cloud and edge computing to scale the use of AI into our manufacturing sites, right? One of the use cases that is related to inspecting the quality of our products. So AI models were deployed at the edge devices where the images of the process are being collected and processed. Images of the products are being collected and processed, enabling IBM to detect anomalies and act on them in real time, right? So just to give you an idea, compared to the human inspector, the AI automation reduced the inspection times from 10 minutes to less than 1 minute, and also increased the accuracy compared to what we can do humans. I mean, we increase the accuracy in about 10 times as well. So the idea is that the AI models are being deployed on the edge devices, but managed on a central cloud location through a very intelligent automation process that reduces application maintenance costs by more than 30% as well. Those are the two cases I was think bring very the illustrate how companies are leveraging cloud and the digital technology to really transform how they run their business.
It makes it more tangible rather than just a hypothetical, right? These are companies that are doing it, have done it. This is the value, right?
Exactly, absolutely, yeah.
Now, if I may, as we head into 2024, based on the report's findings and what you see there or see out there today across industry, what would be your advice for manufacturers in order for them to prioritize their cloud journey?
Yeah, the report we publish is very action-oriented, right? I would say we create a kind of a three-step process to help our clients leverage on these technologies and have the cloud and digital technology to progress on their journey. The first step is really to assess where they are today, assess their maturity both in terms of the data and digital technologies, and then determine which archetypes they best align with. So this is a kind of a step number one. Step number two is regardless of their starting point, make sure that they have a we call a blueprint with clear articulates the purpose and the goals of their cloud-driven manufacturing efforts, right? Define which use cases to implement, create an integrated technology architecture, leverage on the cloud management tools to control cloud budget and cost, as well as define how to measure and evaluate the benefits they're realizing. Right, that's the second step. Third step is really to put together a very clear, I would say, action guided for each one of the archetypes. Depends, regardless of where they are today, there's always more they can do. This action guide defines the next best course of action.
No, having read the report, there's as they say, an awful lot done by many, but so much more to do by many others. So
totally. Huge value, huge potential going forward.
It's going to be a busy 2024 and beyond.
Absolutely. And we're here to help.
Hey, thanks a lot. Thank you very much.